Hello viewers and welcome to today's quest. We have the Plague's End. You can start this quest by speaking to everyone in Letya. You need to have completed Within the Light, Catapult Construction, Making History. For stats, you need 75 in Agility, Crafting, Construction, Dungeoneering, Herblore, Mining, Prayer, Ranged, Summoning, and Woodcutting. Things you're going to need is combat equipment, though we're not going to need that right away, so feel free not to bring that yet. You can bring a full set of Mourner gear. If you stored it in your player-owned house after the Morning's End quest, then yay, just go get that. If not, it's recommended that you kill the things around wherever there's Mourners, like the high-level ones here, I guess, would be a good way to do it. You're also going to need Rune Bar. That's just smelt a Rune Bar. Plant gear can be bought from the main farming stores, such as the one in Catherby or Falador. Well, by the cabbage patch there. You're going to need 10 magic logs. Those can be cut from any of the magic trees around the area. Most popular is near the Legends Guild where that tower is. 200 Spirit Shards and a summoning pouch. These can easily be bought from any of the summoning trainers, such as the one in Taverley. 1 of every charm. Just keep killing stuff until you get their charms. As well as a super defense potion that can be gotten from mixing white berries with cadentine, whatever. You're also going to need to bring some food, obviously with the combat gear, and the fact that we're going to be traversing through the forest, you're going to want to bring something to protect against poison, such as an anti-poison totem. We're going to be dipping to Dungeoneering. We're going to need a Ring of Kinship for that. I would recommend that. It's not needed, but I would recommend it. Also recommending some crystal teleport seeds. If you do not have any of these, for whatever reason, then you're going to have to refer to a previous video where I showed how to get to Letya through all the dungeon traps and whatnot, or not the dungeon, the forest area. For extra crystals, if you only have a few, you can kill the elf warriors in the city around here. And then you can charge them with one of the roving elves, or if you're on Lunars, you can contact her through that way to charge it as well. Keep in mind, though, if you are on Lunars, which I would not recommend because, or at least for the final boss, I would recommend going back to regular Spellbook because his minions are weak against fire. But if you are on Lunar, you can use the plant cure spell as well. So I think that covers everything on how to get all that stuff. Let's speak to Elf. Let's go. Accept quest. I have the Mourner disguise with me. No, I'm not ready, but let's go anyway. So, enter door to the west. Then we're going to want to go to the door, only door that there is, really. Wow, they look like they could use a little bit more sleep. We thought we saw a mouse. It might get into the food stores. We knew you were busy, so we dealt with it. We're going to want to go into the room to the northwest here. And talk to the Mourner. Bye-bye. And speak to Jason. The captain wants you to hurry. Ooh, what's the report? I'm nosy, what can I say? So let's go up the stairs to the north. And the house to the north part of the camp. We're going to want to speak to the mayor in there. I've got a report from Yeston. Now, the bridge to the southwest of here, we're going to want to speak to the Mourner there. The mayor wants you to distribute the food to the crowd. And let's go back to the mayor. The guards are distributing it to the crowd. Hey, look at the master plan. Yoink. Now let's go back down and speak to Easton. I have a document with Lord Iower's plans here. How can we stop him? Okay, so now we need to go to Artie, particularly West Artie. But first we're going to want to speak to Counselor just by the Artie East Church. I need to show you this document. Now to West Artie. If you remember the mayor with a hangover guy, we need to go speak to him. He's in the main house, just north of the manhole, if you remember where that is. It's this main area right here. Up the stairs. I need to show you this document. If you suspected, why didn't you do anything? And we need to overthrow the Mourners. So now we need to find all these people. They're scattered about. Keep in mind, to speak all of these people, you need to take off at least one piece of your gear, or none of them are going to speak to you. So first one is this house here to the north. I need your help to overthrow the Mourners. And let's see, if it should cross them off. Yep. Awesome, awesome. Now, wandering around the east part of the main center here by the main building, we are going to find another guy we need to talk to. Where are you? Jethic. We would if we tore down the city's walls. Join my revolution. Now, in this building southwest of the church, where you may have remembered we got our nurse gown, we're going to want to speak to the nurse. Nurse Sarah. I'd feel better if you joined my revolution. Now the graveyard here, just north of it, we will find another person we need to talk to. She'll be wandering around here. Carla. Join my revolution and avenge your son. Go west to the entrance to Underground Pass. Koftik. I want you to help overthrow the Mourners. Now we go all the way out of the city to the east and speak to Elena, who is still in her house just west of the log balance and the west bank. Well, I guess it's kind of more like the north bank of East Artie. Yes, and it's time to stop them. Now you're going to want to prepare for a little bit of combat. Just a little bit. So I'm probably going to be banking my magic log, because in all honesty, we don't need this stuff yet. I just wanted to show it. Get whatever gear suits your fancy and let's go. And I'm not sure if we're done with the Mourner stuff, so I'm just going to keep it on me for now. So now we need to go to the church in West Artie. So speak to everyone in this church that is not the priest. Yes, I'll explain everything and then we'll strike. Enough talk, it's time to strike. So now we're going to screw some stuff over. Just to the northeast of this main manor is the HQ for the Mourners. Kick down the door, kill everyone. Now this trapdoor here, go down there and kill everyone there. I have some questions. How are you going to summon the Dark Lord? Enough questions. You didn't show mercy to the plague victims, now die. So now go to the roof, and we need to pop up the revolutionary flag in place of the Mourner. So replace standard. So I guess let's follow them to the castle. And by castle, I mean the one in East Arty. Where we're going to find Edmund. Let's speak to him first. What the hell? I'm ready. So let's go upstairs. We're going to want to speak to the king. I guess let's kill Hugo. So let's talk to King Lathas. Go into exile and you can live. So we have to go back and speak to Ieston. Which I guess means back into this junk. I'm going to bank all my combat stuff. So I got my gear back on. I'm taking the magic logs and the other stuff that we need because we're going to be needing it soon. Not yet, but soon. I'm ready to teleport. Okay, what do I do now? Go on. Well, considering we just came from there, why not? We're going to want to search the bookcase here for a book of the Lost Elders. Read the Lost Elders. Talk to Gwr. I need to find the Elders' Prifdinus. Probably pronouncing that wrong. Oops. Lord Amlod. Moore and Lord Melior. So let's go to the ranging shop. And on the west wall, we are going to see a symbol we need to investigate. Right here. And next to it, we're going to need to investigate another symbol. And it's right in the corner right over here. Inside the bank, on the eastern wall, we are going to see another symbol. And climb up the centers up here. Just in the center here. Upstairs. Ugh. One day I'll learn how to talk. Go with me. Is it on the outside? Yeah, it's on the outside of the altar room right here. Go downstairs into the clothing shop. It's upstairs. Right there. And this is where we're going to need our 10 magic logs. Let's build us a statue. So, build statue hotspot. So now we're going to want to go upstairs. Kellen? It's time. I'm gathering the clan leaders. Now that we have some inventory space again, we're going to want to get our combat gear. Now, while we are about to fight, each one of them uses a different point in the combat triangle. They're pretty easy. So, well, they're pretty easy for higher levels. But I think we're going to need the yeah, I'm going to keep that equipped for now until we get there. Okay, let's head out. Out the tree. Now there's going to be a tripwire. We're going to need to step over, just over here. Step over it. Make sure that if you have the totem, that's equipped. And enter this dense forest over here. To the northeast, there's going to be some leaves. We want to jump over the leaves. Now all the way to the east, there's a cave entrance near the summoning obelisk. We're going to want to go into there. You remember this from the underground pass. Now at the well here, we are going to want to mine a cracked wall. We notice it because it's red, like you can go through it, which we're going to want to do. We're going to need to kill these guys. Repair the exoskeleton with your Rune Bar. Your exoskeleton was damaged. It's time. I'm gathering the clan leaders. So let's go to the Tyrian lodestone. And we're going to want to pick 2 mushrooms. Each different color. So pick the blue one, grind it up, and pick the red one. Grind that up. Use them with a super defense, and we have a potion. Hooray! And the dense forest here we're going to want to go through. And we're going to see a tripwire. Well, I hope we're going to see the tripwire. And through the dense forest. But don't go all the way through it. After you've chopped that one down, inspect this one. And either use your plant cure or use your spell for plant cure. It's time. I'm gathering the clan leaders. Go to the lodestone again. Go a little east and to the north. Jump the leaves. And we need to go over the tripwire. And all the way south towards the swamp. Now it's time to play some hopscotch on the rocks. Follow this. The north one. To the south. To the west. The one's a little bit northern. The one's going southwest. To the west. Speak to the hermit. I seek the wisdom of Saren. Saren's faithfulness to the elves. The symmetry of crystals. I don't know. It's time. I'm gathering the clan leaders. So let's pop on over to Taverley, since that's an easy place to get to. And we're going to go to the summoning area. Use the charm. Create. Time to summon you. Full of himself, isn't he? I'm gathering the clan leaders. Now we're going to want to teleport to Daemonheim. And go to where you would enter to start your dungeon. Drink the potion. And enter the portal. Hello, lady. It's time. I'm gathering the elf leaders. And apparently this is where you go in RuneScape if you want to plant illicit substances. Good to know. So we need to go back to Eastern. Easiest way is, yo, teleport me. Here, teleport me. I don't think we're going to need our Mourner stuff anymore. We need to prepare for combat now. Nor are we going to need that potion. So we're not going to go into combat quite yet. We need to go to that port place, which is a pain in the butt to get to, so I'm going to charter a ship. You can do this from any of the places that you can charter a ship. Just go to whichever port you want to and go to the place where they will port you, or where you can charter. Port Tyras. Need to find the general and speak to him. General Hinning. The time has come to face the darkness. If you're going to prepare for combat, this is when you prepare for it. Okay, now being as the fact that the Dark Lord stuff, his little minions are weak against fire spells, so I'm on the normal spellbook, and I'm going to use the most powerful fire that I can. I'm going to bring plenty of food, because I'd like to try and get this done in as few banks as possible. I'm going to bring a crystal seed teleport, because I can teleport. You can teleport back here in between all of that stuff, and you can rebank in between fights with him. There's going to be puzzles. You're going to fight him, do a puzzle, fight him, do a puzzle, pretty much. And I'm 99 magic, so that doesn't hurt either. So I am ready to teleport. Speak to Aston. And Grand Library. Let's go have fun. Okay, what do I do now? So first we do this one. Let's activate it. So I want this one to face north. I want this one to face west, like that. Then I'll put one to refract it to the south, like that. I guess that might need to, because that's going to refract it down. I want to refract it up. Some force, you mean he who shall not be named? Next is this seal of turn. That way. That's good. This one. No, I want it to refract that way. And then this way. Activate. Okay, feel free to right click and regenerate. That will use your unused adrenaline to replenish your HP. Put this that way. Put that that way. Let's go all the way up. Give me the faith that you can live? No. Bye-bye. That way is fine. That way. That way. And that way. Now let's go and activate the crystal. I don't want to talk. I'm gonna kick your ass. Obviously get out of those things. Now during the fight, remember to either stay close to him or angle the screen so that you can see him, and you'll notice that he starts raising his hand a lot. So you're going to want to, that's going to be your cue to move out of the way, or you're going to end up standing in big purple balls of ow. Okay, when he does that, deal with his main guy. So next we are going to do the Seal of Ethel. Now the more seals we do, the more creatures he's going to come against us to fight. You can either line of sight them, but whatever you do, stay out of his little cloud balls. And up to you whether or not, I guess, yeah, you're going to have to kill them eventually anyway, so. Put that that way. That way. That way. That way. Rotate this. Rotate this. That's okay. That's okay. Rotate this. And that's okay. Let's activate this and prepare to fight again. Yeah, screw you. So next we have Alan. That's fine. Fine. Rotate. Rotate. Fine. No, no, no. Rotate. No, 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 not that one. Actually, yeah, that one. Rotate. Rotate. And rotate. That's fine. Fine. That's fine. And rotate. Let's activate. Oh, shut the hell up and die. Next is Heffen. Now we're starting to deal with some fixed mirrors, meaning we cannot move them at all. Locked, fixed, whatever. So doink, doink. That's fine. Rotate. That's fine. Rotate. That's fine. Rotate. That's fine. Rotate. Fine. Rotate. And that should be fine. Activate. I don't want to talk. Die. Two left to go. It's fixed. Place there. That one's fine. That one's fine. So is that one. And that one. And rotate that. Rotate that. Rotate that. That one's fine. Rotate. Rotate. And rotate. Let's pop it off. And the very last one. So this is fixed. That's fine. That's fine. Rotate you. Lead to you, but you're fixed. You're fixed as well, which leads to this one. Rotate. That's fine. You're fixed. You lead to you. You're fixed. That pops here. Fixed, fixed, fixed. That's fine. Rotate. Leads to you. Put one here. That's okay. Fix, fixed, fixed. And puts one here. Rotate. That one's fine. Fixed. Rotate. You're fixed. That's fine. Rotate it. Ready for the last one? Congratulations, you've completed Plague's End. You're awarded 2 quest points, 50,000 XP lamps in Agility, Crafting, Construction, Dungeoneering, Herblore, Mining, Prayer, Range, Summoning, and Woodcutting, and you unlock the title of the Elves. You're also giving the Traern exoskeleton, which is all this stuff. You can wear it. Yay, yay, yay. Each piece that you wear, it reduces your weight by 2 kilograms. It also decreases the chance of being stunned while pickpocketing by 25%, as well as, while it does have similar things to the Black Ibis set, this also allows you have a 25% less chance of being bitten while looting urns in Pyramid Plunder. You're awarded access to Prifdinnis as well as this underground area. all the wonderful little things, as well as 2 treasure hunter keys. You can also now enter the Mourner's HQ without need for any of that icky gear, so you can throw it in your player own house if you want to. There you go. I hope you enjoy your rewards, and I hope you enjoy the Elf City. And who knows, maybe I'll see you around. Actually, I want to go explore this. Yes, teleport me to Prif Dennis. Now, this city has just about friggin' everything. You have an infinite bonfire. You have farming spots, citadel spots, cutscene. Whenever it loads. Sometime today. Just imagine some climactic music here of great awe-inspiring ooh, ah, look at that. Instead of hearing my dryer going off in the background. Okay, well there you go. I'm going to leave Prif Dennis up to your own demise, or your own... Just explore it. Go have fun. It's a new thing, right? And if you need any help navigating, I would highly recommend the wiki, because it has better, more in-depth maps than I could go into. So, there you go. Enjoy, and I hope that quest was decently easy for you. And enjoy the Elf City. We've waited long enough for it. Ciao!